My name is Stephen. Today I want to talk about knowing me. Which is really cool because knowing me actually has two sides of it. Knowing myself and everyone else that knows me, that sees me, is really, really important about what I'm going to talk about because of that. Knowing me, and it's all about respect. Giving everybody, being kind and considerate to everyone. I mean, all people. I don't care who you are, what you say, what you do to me, or say to me. It's how I take that and what I give back to it, and how I build myself to constantly be a better me. That's what this whole speech is about. And one of the ways that I do that is knowing me. Okay, being kind and considerate to myself. And always looking for a way to constantly build what I'm doing. Dress the way I want to. Dress appropriately. My hair's whatever. So just whatever. But it's me. It's still clean and it looks okay, I guess. And it's not offensive, I guess. Anyway, maybe, who knows. But anyway, by building me, I have to like everything about me. Everything I think, say, and do is very, very important to me. To be appropriate and being kind and considerate when I speak to somebody. It's not only what I say, but it's the way I say it. So, because that's what I want to come back to me. I want to create an environment that surrounds me, that comes back to me what I give out. And usually it does. It's just like everybody in this classroom is really cool, respectful, and that's because each person here knows you just like you know me. It's what you want to put out there that you want to come back. And that's how we keep building a better us. Okay? And that's what this whole thing about. And this is a music film I wrote titled The Same Song Too. This is about how all of us, every person on this planet, we are all part of the same song. And that song rocks. We're here on this planet to enjoy life, build each other, be kind and considerate, respectful to each other, but we have to have that within ourselves first. You have to know what it is within to give it out. So respect is not expected or demanded. I have to give it for you to see it and understand it. Then when you do that, if you know what it is too, then you should naturally return that back to me because you have that within yourself. And that is so important to continuously build each one of us in that way. And it is to me, and there are just a tremendous amount of aspects of that. For me, keep myself healthy, and that comes from eating the right kind of foods and that kind of stuff. And because this is what people see. When they see me, this is what you see. And they say, well, I know. And I have a lot of people among me that I never saw before in my life said, I know you. And you do. And it's just that they've seen me. They know of me from something like this. Or that was my cat bio. Anyway. Because of the outward projection I give, that I love being me. I enjoy every moment of my life because I make it that way. And that carries through to so many people that I do not even see or know. But they come in and go, I know you. I'm like, you do? I'm like, well, not really, but I just know who you are. I'm like, well, rock on. And then we chat for a couple seconds and we just go about our way. But my presence had some kind of positive influence on that person where they wanted to do something cool too. And like, that totally rocks because in essence what that is doing is that person is using something I did or wore or whatever, or my hair being goofy or whatever, just made them build themselves in some way. They used it and then they built it and then somebody else saw you and then they used it and then we're all kind of growing and building from there. That is what this whole thing is about in my speech, is knowing me and each one of you knowing you and doing whatever you are surrounded with to build you, to make a better you, that makes a better us. And then next thing you know, all of you in this classroom, it's carrying on to the rest of the people in this college, and this college carries on to people outside. It just evolves, and next thing you know, we have a better human race, all over the planet. That is my goal by being me and knowing me, and that is so important, and it's what keeps me happy. It makes me happy every moment of my life. Is by having all these aspects that I want to enjoy every moment and do and create and build things like this film. This is Vasilios. He's from Greece. And he wanted to be in this music film. And I said, yeah, sure, jump in there. And there's like so many students at the college that are from other countries. Emmanuel, he's from Southern Australia. And yeah. And there's a lot of people from around the world that are in this music film. That's Molly. And that just wanted to be a part of this because we are all part of the same song. And I made this film so everybody on the planet could see this. And what I'm singing in the song is how we are all part of the same song, and that song rocks. So come on, let's be a part of it. Let's work on ourselves like me. I'm constantly building me because I'm really no good to anybody else unless I'm full of me first. Then it just kind of spills over, overflow, and just goes around to everybody else. And that is so cool. One of my sources. Anyway, so that's kind of fun. And three of the sources I found was that I'm going to use as several of my music films. And but another one is, this is the coolest website ever. It's making positivity everyday habit. Just type that in, positivity habit or everyday habit, and it will come up on the screen as that. This is the coolest thing. It's just 4 steps that you can do every day in your life. From the time you awaken in the morning, that's just gonna, as soon as I roll off the bed, I'm kind of staying stressed, man, I am ready to rock. It started. That's what I do every morning. I'm just like ready. And I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do. I just get up and sing every day anyway. And it just kind of starts the wheels in motion. That, wow, I'm ready to roll. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet because I just got up, but at least I'm moving in that positivity direction. And immediately, bam, it just carries me on in that way. And I'm telling you, everybody, look at this website. Positivity in an everyday is an everyday habit. That is a cool habit to have. If I'm going to rock with that every day, might as well. And the first thing up here is negativity does not work. There is no negativity in my life because I was taught as a child, Stephen, especially from my father. My father said, Stephen, look for what you can find right in all things first. And then when you see everybody talking about, well, this is wrong, that's wrong, who cares? What they can pick apart about it is so small and insignificant. Who cares? So I just kind of look. I don't even want to hear it. But look, solution. Here's what I can find right about it. So, and then I see another right and another right. My father, he is the coolest guy on this planet. Well, to me anyway. And he was a solution guy. Anything that would happen, he'd be saying, well, it's kind of strange, but here's what we're going to do about that. Let's go, And so it was always the solution. Who cares about the problem? Okay, here it is. Oh, there it is. Throw it aside. Here's what we're going to do about it. So that's why negativity never really existed in my life as a child, because I was surrounded by everybody in my family, always looking for, well, okay, here it is. This is what we're going to do about it. And immediately it's that negativity, that problem just went over there some way, because now we're doing something with it that we're going to, make something cool out of it, something positive. And so that was a big part. That's why I thought this was so significant, that negativity is the first thing on the page, that negativity does not work. It does not, because negativity only takes you down the stairs instead of going up, to a higher plane. So that's number one for me. Just look for the right in all things first, and then you see another, then little things you could have picked apart about. Who cares anyway? And so that one's huge. The second thing on here was well, that's something else. Start smaller than you think. Just sometimes we get overwhelmed by so many things happening at the same time. We can just organize and do one thing at a time. We can get through it. And so that's a really, really important. Look at that. And the other thing I want to use, other than my music videos and that positivity, make positivity a habit in your everyday life. When you get up in the morning, just rock it just like I do. And the rest of it will fall in place just like that. And look for the solution, just eliminates the problem, just like that. Even if you do not have a full answer, just give it some kind of direction. Bam, there it is. I'm automatically getting better. The third source that I'm going to use for my my positivity or knowing me is like my Facebook page. I have 2 Facebook pages. And I made it a rule. I never even knew Facebook until February this year. Somebody said, "Stephen, you ever been on Facebook?" I said, "Well, no, not really." I said, "Gosh, it's been out there for like a decade. Where have you been?" I said, "It always seemed like such a waste of time to me. People chatting to each other about their lives." And I said, "I don't really care. I need to be doing things." And so anyway, after I became a published author, he said, "Stephen, get on Facebook and let everybody know your books." I thought, "Oh, okay." Anyway, and then when I get on Facebook, I notice that all these people are like putting all these personal issues and negativity in there, and I just went to each one and said, "Stop it. My face, the Stephen FB, is going to be a place for all of the fun and cool people on this planet to be. If you're not having fun, you're not being cool, you're getting deleted off the Stephen FB. Believe that now." So then, believe it or not, it adapted. Everybody that's on my Facebook, if you're not saying something cool and fun, then get off. Post it on somebody else's web page, not mine. And now, all of these parents, like I'm talking about some notable people, business people in the United States, have sons and daughters, they're posting things on my Facebook like, "Stephen, look, this is our daughter turned 8 today, and we took her out to this restaurant in San Diego or Southern California somewhere, and we just wanted to show you a picture of this, So, and I don't even know these people personally. They just know that the Stephen FB is a cool and safe place to post something like that, especially with young children. So their young children get on the Stephen FB and look at all the cool and fun stuff that's on there. It's nothing on my Facebook that's offensive or intrusive, anything like that. If it's not fun and cool, it's not on the Stephen FB. And a lot of my music films, all my music films were on there. So even all the people like that. So that's what this whole speech is about. That is about building a better me, which in turn, by the great honor of these very, very successful people, feeling safe and secure in my world, in my Stephen FB, that they want to put their photographs of special moments in their life, of like events with their children and going fishing together, and they'll hear, "Wow, Stephen, look, here's us on the boat." Then somebody else will post their family on there. When that was created, that safe environment on the Stephen FB, I was so honored that people felt that they could freely post something personal in there like that they felt was a safe place to be. And it is, and I'm going to keep it that way because my network is built so huge over the entire world. Now I know people all over the planet that's doing the same thing. So, and I have 2 Facebook pages. That was actually by accident. And Facebook did. I'm not sure how they did it. Just one day, "Stephen, you got to know." Somebody had emailed me, said, "Stephen, you got 2 Facebook pages." I said, "What are you talking about?" I got one. Said, "No, you got 2." And I opened it. I said, "Where did that come from?" And so anyway, somehow I did it from the one I was creating. And it was really cool because it did not have my picture or my background or anything. It just had my name up there. And then all this stuff that was related to my other one, but different stuff. And I was like, well, this is just like thinking for itself. Anyway, so then I just kind of added to it, just took all the stuff out that was not cool and just made it like the other one. So now I've got 2 pages. And that's why I'm using this source, because people see my music films. They're very, very important to me because the image that I put out there and the things I'm saying in these songs that are very, very important. They're important to me, but they're important in a way that they're fun, and they're things that are part of my life, that when I put these in a song, people hear that. They like the melody, they like the music and the words, and how the film fits together with words to get a certain point. So anyway, that is my speech for today about being a positive person, which builds everything with me. So thank you all for listening. And the clincher and the closer with this is knowing, if each person could remember this and say, just keep this in your thoughts, knowing me, Jesse knows himself, Andrew, Mr. Erickson, Aaron, everybody. When you know yourself and all the things that you want to build inside yourself that are cool and fun, and Andrew is doing some cool stuff with his music back there, and I want to hear it, and that is just fun and cool, and it builds each one of us, which builds from you. I see you, you see me, then someone else sees you. We may not even know these people, but they see something that they like, that they're going to build that person a little higher with. And that is cool. Next thing you know, in maybe a short time, we're going to have a very, very cool human race. So thank you. I'm going to close with that.